Hello, Pradeep Singh. Guys, you can like, share, and subscribe the channel. The cool dry season October to February. So right now I'm doing the tropical monsoon type of climatic conditions, and the season of the tropical monsoon climate. The cool dry season from October to February. What will happens during this season in the tropical monsoon type of climate. So temperatures are low, especially in winter. So this is a time of the winter season. So temperatures are low, 76 degree Fahrenheit in Bombay and only 950 degree Fahrenheit in Punjab with heavy sinking air. Frost may occur at night in the colder north. The center of the high pressure is over the Punjab. Or blowing dry winds, the northeast monsoon bring little or no rain to the Indian subcontinent. However, small amount of the rain falls in Punjab from cyclonic sources due to western disturbances. And this is vital for the survival of the winter cereals. When the northeast monsoon blows over the Bay of Bengal, it acquires moisture and thus bring in the southeastern tip of the peninsula at this time of the year. For instance, in Madras, 50 inches of rainfall occur during this time. However, rainfall does not happen during the time of the monsoon in Tamil Nadu because of rain shadow effect due to the presence of orography. Include high pressure, of course, low temperature, high pressure, the air will sink in. However, when it blow to the Bay of Bengal, it will pick some amount of moisture and will bring in rain in the Madras and Tamil Nadu region. That's why we see that in the winter season, the Tamil Nadu state receives rainfall. So this is done. Now we are moving towards the hot dry season from March to mid-June. So what happens in the tropical monsoon type of climate from March to mid-zone, okay? As can be seen from the figure, the temperature rises sharply, so there will be low pressure created during this period, and low pressure, of course, and there will be chances for rainfall because there will be convection, the air will rise up and get cooled and form into cloud by carrying on moisture from the oceanic regions. So the temperature rises sharply with the sun's northward shift to the Tropic of Cancer. Bombay has a mean May temperature of 86 degrees Fahrenheit, which is considered moderate. For many parts of the India are even hotter years because Bombay has a less temperature because of the presence of the oceans that leads to maritime effect because water has a high specific heat capacity and it does not get easily cool or hot, so it maintains a moderating effect on the climate. The heat is so great that schools and colleges are closed. Stifling heat and the low relative humidity makes outdoor life almost unbearable. The temperature of 95 degrees Fahrenheit are usual in central India, and the mean temperature in Sindh may be as high as 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Coastal districts are a little relieved by the sea breezes. There is practically no rain anywhere, but by May the temperature is so high that an intense low pressure zone is set up in the northwest India. Dust storms are frequent, followed by long awaited rainstorms that break by the middle of the June. The transitional period between no rain and plenty of rain is over. So we just see what it. Now comes the rainy season from mid-June to September. So right now we're in rainy season, right? Temperature rises after when the sun shifts northward, that is tropic of Cancer. Bombay has a mean May temperature. It's considered moderate for many parts of India or even hotter. The heat is so great and the schools and colleges have been closed. The stifling heat and the low relative humidity make outdoor life almost unbearable. Day temperature 95 degrees Fahrenheit are usual in central India and the mean temperature in Sindh may be as high as 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Um, Coastal districts are literally lived by the sea breezes. There is practically no rain anywhere. By May, the temperature is so high that intense low pressure zone is set up in the northwestern India. Okay, northwestern. Um, the storms are frequent, followed by the long-awaited rainstorms that break by the middle of the June. The transition period between no rain and plenty of rain is over. So now moving towards the rainy season, that is from the mid-June to September, with the burst of the southwest monsoon. Now we see here the arrival of the southwest monsoon. Then we have the retreating monsoon, and we'll move towards tropical marine type of climate after that. So with the burst of the southwest monsoon in mid-June, torrential outpours swept across the country to the delight of everybody. Almost all the rain for the year falls within this rainy season. For example, in Bombay, 19.9 inches are recorded in June and 24 inches in July and 14.5 inches in August and a further 10.6 inches in September. As much as 95% of the annual rainfall is concentrated within 4 months. The pattern of concentrated heavy rainfall in summer is a characteristic feature of the tropical monsoon climate. The torrential downpours have an immediate impact on the local temperature. They lower the temperature considerably. The mean temperature for Bombay is 86 degrees Fahrenheit in May, but only 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. In the north, the drop is even greater, as much as 13 degrees Fahrenheit. Some of the windward stations, like the hill stations on the Himalayas foothills, have a very heavy rainfall due to orographic effect. Yes, though this is partly orography. Tirupati has an average annual rainfall of 425 inches and a record of 95 inches in 1861. Okay, so there is a record of 95 inches. Then we see the retreating monsoon. We'll just read it fast. So the amount of frequency of the rain decreases towards the end of the rainy season. It retreats gradually southwards after mid-September until it leaves the continent altogether. The Punjab plains, which receive the southwest monsoon earliest, are the first to see the withdrawal of the monsoon. The skies are clear again, and the cool, dry season returns in October with the outbreak of the northwest monsoon. Hi, Rupesh. The role of the monsoon in India is vital in its economy, of course. A late monsoon or one that ends far too early will condemn large stretches of the agricultural land to drought. There will be a widespread famine from crop failure and thousands will perish. When there is too much water from the rainy monsoon, severe floods occur, destroying both crops and lives and disrupting communications. In no part of the world has a climate affected humans' way of life so profound as in the monsoon lands. To just make a short notes on whatever I have read. So I am from Mumbai, Rupesh. Just give. Your Insta ID. I don't use any social media platform except YouTube. Okay, Rupesh, thank you. Uh,